Hello, kings, queens, and those in betweens. I hope you're all doing very well today. I am once again going through the r/anti-MLM subreddit because I'm actually filming this on election day, and my anxiety is through the roof, let me tell you. So I'm making this video to make myself feel better. It's a coping mechanism. Is it a healthy one? I don't know. But I'm doing it anyway. So I hope that you sit back, relax, maybe grab a snack, and enjoy the video. Thank you. That's it. Goodbye. We can't promise she'll cure cancer, but she's definitely the most rewarding side hustle yet. If you know, you know. Happy Halloween. Hashtag doTERRA. Hashtag pyramid scheme. They're becoming self-aware. Oh dear. Why did you do this to your child? Why? This dude's got a shirt that says pyramid scheme. I know that's not a pyramid, but I guess they can't tell the difference between whatever that's called, because I don't remember, in a pyramid. And then the mom's got a Boss Babe shirt on, and the child. Why? Why couldn't it have dressed up as like a pumpkin? That was what I was when I was like a year old, or however old this baby is. Maybe it's only like a couple months old. I don't know. Just dress your kids up as pumpkins. Don't dress them up as something that your company's tied to. That's just kind of weird in my opinion, and the kid will probably look back on it in like, I don't know, 15 years and be like, Mom, what the hell?
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys!
In a photography group I belong to, hope I obscured the ID stuff right. Why are they always entering these weird groups and like infiltrating them? It's so weird. Let's talk mascara for a minute. What makes this epic mascara so epic anyway? What makes it different from all the other mascaras? What makes it worth the $35? Firstly, Epic Mascara is clinically proven to add incredible length, volume, and curl. This is a completely clump-free formula, meaning you can do multiple coats and it won't turn clumpy. The brush has intermingling high and low density bristles that grip the lashes at their root and quite literally coat every single lash with mascara. Last but not least, this mascara contains biotin, which has been known to naturally improve the overall health of your lashes. One step, no fibers. What are you waiting for? Who's ready to try it? Now listen, I don't know anything about biotin or lash health or anything. I'm also going to assume that the person selling it doesn't know that much about it either. But one thing that I do know is when you put mascara on, it's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look all nice and fluffy, like naturally long eyelashes that you put like a little bit of mascara on. That's what mascara is supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look like spider legs. And listen, I'm not trying to diss on this girl's makeup skills, because my makeup skills aren't that great either. But one thing I do know from watching all these beauty gurus on YouTube is that lashes should not look like that. And it's not her fault, it's the product's fault. But still, they're not supposed to look like that. I'm sorry. Anti-Asian rhetoric amongst young living leading distributors. Are we surprised? No. Are we disappointed? Yes. Let's continue. So some of the stuff that I'm about to read have gotten a little bit distorted somehow. Some of it's hard to read. So I'm going to struggle through this to the best of my ability, but if some things don't make sense or if I stumble over my words a little more than I usually do, that's why. Anyways, let's continue. Thanksgiving is going to be so fun for you Californians. Since I'm done being muzzled on a roll using my voice, how's this one for the books? Only in California does the government tell you how to have dinner with your family. Really? Chinese flag emoji for some reason. Gavin Newsom's rules for Thanksgiving and the holidays. I wish this was a joke, crying emoji. No more than 3 households, including your own. If you have 3 married kids, only 2 of them are allowed to come. Mind blown emoji. Make a list of all attendees and their contact information in case the government wants it. Shook emoji. May not be indoors. It's okay to go inside briefly to use the bathroom as long as you sanitize it frequently. Shook emoji, as if cleaning your bathroom is like shocking somehow. Everyone must wear a face covering at all times, except briefly while you eat, but you must sit 6 feet apart while you eat. Or, if you need to use an inhaler or for other urgent medical needs, mind blown emoji, keep the gathering to 2 hours or less. Chuckle emoji? I don't know. You shouldn't sing or chant. Physical exertion is warned against. So then they share a bunch of links and say, does this seem reasonable to you? Constitutional? Tyrannical? Are you following these guidelines to stay safe? And then it says, hashtag Chinafornia, peace sign emoji. The casual racism is just, yuck. I know a lot of people think that, like, racism is just, like, saying the N-word or, like, having a personal hatred for another race. But racism looks like this as well, where it's just casually blaming the people of China for you people not following the guidelines and spreading the virus. And I will say that, like, yes, these rules are very extreme, but the situation is extreme in the US. We still, like, the numbers of cases and people dying are ridiculously high compared to other countries who are handling it way better than we are. And if I'm going to be honest, you people, us in the US, should not be having Thanksgiving dinners with our family this year. And I know it sucks and it's terrible. I like having Thanksgiving with my family. Like, it's great, and I love having Christmas with my family, but it endangers others, and it's not safe. Like, if you're so mad about having to follow these rules, like, look at yourself in the mirror. Seriously. Because these rules were set so that the people who are endangered by this virus are safe. And if you're pissed off about that, then I don't know what to tell you. You're just a disgusting person. It's really gross. I'm not here for it. Anyway, so this continues in the comments. Unfortunately, no, this lady's crazy rant is not over yet. So yeah, let's read the screenshot of the comments, shall we? I agree with some of these sentiments, but the use of the Chinese flag and the hashtags can be hurtful to some of your large following. Just a gentle reminder that Asian Americans, regardless of where they are on the political spectrum, are already experiencing hate regarding COVID. I followed you and the original poster for a little while as a fellow YL member and was a tad disheartened to see it. This post could have been done without involving the Asian community. True. Very true. I mean, not being racist is the bare minimum, but, you know, at least she actually said something. Creds to you, Queen. Creds to you. Is China not a communist country, though, with rules and guidelines on what you can and cannot do? Honestly asking. It was obviously not intended to hurt someone's feelings. It sounds like you're being a little overly sensitive. Girl, this is embarrassing behavior. Embarrassing. This is embarrassing behavior that you are exhibiting here. You are an embarrassment to the YL, Young Living, whatever you want to call it, community. You are an embarrassment. You are a disgrace. She was not talking about the Communist Party of China. She was talking about the Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Thai Americans, just Asian Americans in general, who are experiencing hate because of the very simple fact that the virus did start in China. That does not make it the Chinese people's fault. It does not make it the fault of Asian Americans. It does not. What are you doing? You are a racist, disgusting disgrace. Period. Sorry, I just had to go off on all these racists. I'm so sick of seeing it. I have been hearing it and seeing it on the internet and in my own community for way too long. And this just really boiled my blood. So I'm really sorry. I have grown up around people who are very racist to Asians, and it is disgusting, and so it kind of hit a nerve, so I apologize for that. I don't apologize for what I said. I apologize for going off on a kind of long rant that kind of took away from the video. Anyways, yeah, that's all. Hey Huns, I got a very special opportunity for those looking to make a little money on the side. All you have to do is pester people you met a decade ago in primary school to buy some overpriced moisturizers. Oh my god. Easy money. Be your own boss. Because you are self-employed, you can pay yourself below the minimum wage. Pester your friends to pester their friends, and you'll make money from people you don't even know. Pester your friends to pester their friends to pester their friends, and even more to make even more money. Defo not a pyramid scheme. P.S. You may have read on the internet this is an MLM or a voodoo sex cult. It definitely is not. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is exactly what I needed today. So the original caption for this post said that it was in a BLM group. Again, Huns infiltrating groups. I don't understand it. Okay. I'm a single mother. I am on the spectrum. I'm raising a biracial son. He is on the spectrum. We just learned this within the past year. 2 out of my 3 years, I have reached my out-of-pocket maximum for him. I quit my job in big pharma sales. I couldn't represent that any longer. I enrolled in nursing school. I'm working towards my doctorate. I'll revolutionize mental health. Right now I'm having an anxiety attack because of our current president. This happens weekly. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to smile at strangers anymore. That was my joy. I'm struggling financially. I need prayers. Please see my link. It would help me more than you know. And it's Sensi. Why? And love at the end, it's just please go vote. Like, I'm not trying to invalidate this person's struggles, and I'm not trying to deny them either. But if you want to become financially stable, working at Sensi is not the good way to do it, and I'm so sad that nobody in her friend group bothered to tell her that. That is very disappointing. But it's also disappointing that she would infiltrate this group, this, Black Lives Matter group, just so that she could make sales. Like, this wasn't a personal post on her own on her own page. This was in a group that was specifically about Black Lives Matter, and she's kind of making it about herself, which is kind of gross. I hope things get better for her, because it sounds like she's really going through it, but at the same time, the way she's going about it is not going to help her at all. I just watched a whole Arbonne hair while procrastinating. Dark times. I'm so bored I watched a whole Monet girl's Instagram story. That is a very specific type of bored that you have to be to do that. And I'm glad it's not just me, I've done it before too. Young black millionaires under the age of 30, most under 25. Sheesh. #Forex pays. Being part of a pyramid scheme and harassing people in the DMs isn't being successful. It's predatory, and y'all are bozos that pretend to give back to the community through tax write-offs. Also, no masks and big crowds during a pandemic really shows how much y'all care. Honestly, exactly the same as I said beforehand. As much as I want people to be successful, you're not going to be in MLMs. And if you are successful in an MLM, that means that the people under you are failing terribly. So while I'm glad that all of these people are thriving, at the same time, A, partying during a pandemic without any masks at all, ew. And B, making your money off of scamming other people, also ew. Making a new friend and they turn out to be a Hun is a different kind of pain. Thought I made a new friend, but she just wanted me to buy Monet. Truly the biggest tragedy. Seriously though, it does hurt.
What person are you? Person 1. I can't do it. I work a full-time job. I'm way too busy. I can't afford it. I'm behind on debt. Person 2. I have to do it. I have debt. I want more time with my family. I want to provide in ways I am not able to, and I would love an extra stream of income to help. Excuses versus execution. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Wow, so deep. I hate the idea that valid reasons not to do something are always viewed as excuses. Like, can't you just accept that people just don't want to do it? Like, is it that hard? And some people feel like they can't. And if they feel like they can't, then just leave them alone. Like, stop trying to get into people's business. It's so rude and I don't like it. Friend wants to start working for Herbalife. Should I try to stop him? Basically, my friend bought 70 euros of products from Herbalife. He doesn't work full time. He just wants to make some money to buy shit while he's at uni. He's trying to get the rest of our friends to start too. If they make any money, I guess it's okay, but is there a chance that they'll F their lives up? Any way to make them stop? Yeesh. I am afraid I do not have any advice. I don't like that. They're like, whoever it is that recruited this dude, I'm assuming it's a dude? I don't know. Like, specifically, we're looking for college students. That's so gross. Now he's trying to get his friends to join. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Last week, my uncle was in a bad car accident, and my aunt used it as an opportunity to shill her MLM on Facebook Live. Oh dear. I'm gonna get angry. I can already tell. I can't share the original post she did because it's an entire Facebook Live video. But last week, my uncle got in a bad wreck. He passed out at the wheel, went airborne on an embankment, and no one stopped to help him. Oh my god. He finally came to and had to call for help on his own. He's now out of the hospital and doing okay, but it was scary for a minute. Apparently, my aunt decided instead of texting close family members like my mother, my uncle is her bro, she decided to get in Facebook Live to announce the accident. Spent 20 minutes on that, and then spent the next 20 minutes trying to sell shit through her MLM, Paparazzi, saying they really needed money for the hospital bills. This is also a woman who has done nearly every MLM out there, from Pampered Chef to Mary Kay, and constantly complains she has no money. Needless to say, my parents are furious with her, and I just can't believe her audacity at trying to use her husband's accident to sell utter crap. To note, this is very in character for her. Every tragedy is a perfect opportunity to get attention or sell something. TLDR, my uncle got in a bad car wreck. Aunt used it as an opportunity to sell her MLM, and my parents are pissed about it. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I am just very angry. I really hope that this person's uncle is doing okay. And I also hope that he divorces this lady, because she sounds like a really awful person. The OP also said this in the comments. I also forgot to mention that the only reason my mom even found out about the accident is because my aunt made a follow-up Facebook post saying my uncle was out of the hospital, thanks for the prayers, etc., which was like 4 days after the accident. Oh, this lady sounds like an awful person. Oh my god. Well, anyways, that's all you're going to hear from me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can hit the like button, I guess. And if you didn't like it, I don't know if anybody ever told you, but there's also a dislike button. So you can hit that if you didn't like the video. I promise I won't be mad because I don't really care that much. And if you liked this video, I guess you can check out my other videos. And if you like what I do on this channel, then subscribe. And if you don't, no hard feelings. Yeah, that's kind of it. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Get that fire exit door. I'm off.